I haven't spoken to or seen my dad in like 6 years because of Trump mostly. But it started way earlier than that. In 2009, I went to college, and one of the first things that he said to me was just don't become a liberal, because I was raised, in an evangelical home, extremely conservative, big on GUNs, like all of that. And of course, I went to school, and that was like exactly what I did. And, then the 2012 election came around, and I voted for Obama, and that was when we really like started to butt heads. And then the 2016 election happened, and one of my sisters and I got on a conference call with him and literally begged him for hours to change his mind and not vote for Trump. And we begged him for like, I don't know, like 8 years, probably, like starting before the 2020 or the 2012 election, and then continuing through the 2016 election, and like 3 years beyond that, just begging him to learn and grow. And he just refused. And my mom followed suit. One of our other sisters followed suit. And now none of our family really speaks. And sometimes I'm curious, like, if he did change. So I go look at his Facebook, and it's just, I mean, like those typical boomer memes that are like super anti-liberal and like anti-progressive. And I'm marrying a woman, I don't even know if they know that. But today, this Supreme Court ruling about the LA racial pro.
Did y'all hear what she said? She's marrying a woman. I don't even know if they know that. She went off to college and became a monster. She turned into, when I be citing this stuff, I don't cite it just because I'm talking. I'm citing it because this is the stuff that I've been seeing regularly, and I remember it, and it sears into my brain, and that's how I'm able to have some of these conversations. Bro, you're not even fully developed until you turn at least 30 years old. I'm convinced of it, bro. This has to be a man's worst possible nightmare. When I was having a kid, right? When Rita was pregnant, and I knew that she was pregnant, it didn't matter if it was a girl or a boy, right? My prayer to God, and this is why I stayed as far as like not having another place or not having a studio, and I worked from home, and I said that I was going to work from home the entire time. And the reason for that is because my worst nightmare wasn't her being for the streets or him being out here in the streets or nothing like that. Wasn't drugs, wasn't guns, wasn't none of that. Worst nightmare, I think, for any man, especially if you have a son. Worst nightmare for any man. I don't care what you say, how you say it, how you frame it. Worst nightmare for any man that has a son is if you turn gay. Worst nightmare for any man if you have a daughter is not even if she for the streets, but if she turns liberal. Because if she turns liberal, chances are she gonna already be for the streets. I'm telling y'all, ladies, when y'all turn y'all son sassy, when y'all let him play with dolls, when you let him ruin his life and stuff, that is a man's worst nightmare. I'm pretty sure that Ghostface Killer probably is rolling in his like wake up miserable every day. If you Magic Johnson, you got to wake up miserable every day. If you Dwayne Wade, and these are just the people that we know visibly, you have to wake up miserable every day. Because never in 1,000 years can you see somebody that looks exactly like you, has your genetic makeup, is as tall as you, probably has some of the similar skill sets as you, and they want to be a girl. Oh my God. Bro, I would rather not have children than have to love that unconditionally. Everybody keep getting mad at Brian McKnight. Oh, you got to love your kids unconditionally. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't have to do nothing. All I got to do is stay black and die. That's all I got to do. And they sit there and they act like they pretending like they cool and everything is awesome and stuff. I don't believe it, bro. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna sit here and sell me on the idea that they happy with how that turned out. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. You'll never ever sell me on that idea. And so with these children, and she talking about we got on the phone and we begged him. He the one that's right. You the wrong one. Now she's marrying the girl.
Filing with immigration just like got to me. I mean, it all fucking gets to me, but this got to me because it's like, this is the shit that my family supports and does and believes in. And it's just like, how? I mean, obviously, I know that white supremacy is a long-rooted issue, but it's just like.
And then you know what the funniest part about liberal women that turn, that's white women. They talk like they not white. They talk like they are another being, like because they're gay or because they're a woman or because they're liberal, that is not applicable to them. They talk like they not white. They be having conversations with you like they not white, like they you. That is the funniest part about it. Bro, they be walking around, and I remember I was talking to one of them protests, whatever that was at Wayne State down here in downtown Detroit, and she was talking to me like I was the ops, and I told that hoe, I said, "You do realize that you pale white, like you are from the mountain Caucasus, you are like you polar bear white, like you so white that." And I love my white people. Shout out to my snow bunny and my snow hairs. Y'all know that I don't rock with people outside of what the content of their character is. But I was telling her, I said, bro, you like white. Like you getting the tan in bed turn into a rubber tire white. You white. Don't you got something better to do? Don't you got a country that you can go take over, or a husband that you can go break up from and get child support from? Don't you have, some tater tots to go serve at the local elementary school? Don't you have like some gardening to do? What do older white people do? What does older white people do? Older white people are supposed to do older white people things. Don't you have some Asians to go yell at to get off your grass? Don't you have some leaves to go pick up or an association to go man? Don't you have a condo, a HOA board to go complain to? What are you doing out here? What are you doing? You don't have nobody else. You don't have nothing else to do but to sit here and pretend like you not you. You don't have nothing else to do. You don't have no meth to go cook up. You don't have no Fenty to go bother. You don't have no protest that ensures that no data centers get put inside of Michigan and taking up the water. You don't have nothing else to do. You all of the things that we imagine white women aging to do is the things that you should be doing, and you ain't did none of that. You ain't got no malls to go walk around early in the morning right when they open. You don't got no Skechers to go buy. You don't got no Skechers. They ran out of Skechers at the mall because I know they got a new shipment of Skechers. You ain't got no Arches to go fill. You don't have no Chinese food to go buy on the holidays because you want to go act like you're supporting the people. You don't have none of that to do. You don't got no flower beds to go fuck up. You ain't got no black men to go get some cock from. because you want to get blacked. You don't have none of that to do. Nothing. No nursing homes to protest against. You don't have nothing to do. Okay, so you just gonna come down here to downtown Detroit in our home, and then you're gonna come and bother us with your rainbow flags. No, you're right. No coffee shops to go hang out at so that you could talk about your latest conquests. Nothing. No cat food to go buy. Oh, they wear hokas now. All right, I got you. I got you. That's all I'm asking. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all talk like you're not white. Like you're not a white woman. What are you talking about? And you know, that white supremacy, that's a whole nother thing. Who are you looking to convince? You know, who are you looking to convince? Me? Worst nightmare ever right here.
How is this?
Of all of the videos that I've ever reacted, and I've reacted to thousands of videos, and I mean thousands, this one stuck in my head.
The world. I don't know. I guess I don't have a point. But just how?
You're just out. You're
I
just
haven't
out.
spoken to or seen my dad in like 6 years because of Trump mostly. But it started way earlier than that. In 2009, I went to college.
I never thought in a million years that I would be sitting here advocating for white fathers.